today I'm going to be sending Joe Burrow back to LSU to see if he can win them a national championship. I mean, he's already proved that he can do this, but the thing is, he's going to need to absolutely carry this time because there is no Jamar Chase and there is no Justin Jefferson. I mean, this team is definitely quite a bit worse than the last LSU team. But anyways, I mean, obviously we got 99 overall Joe Burrow as our quarterback. But anyways, I mean, I guess it's time to see how Joe Burrow is going to start off the season. And it looks like we do have a pretty tough game as well because we're going to be taking on Clemson. And as you probably noticed, I mean, this LSU team is currently unranked right now. So winning games is very important for us, especially in week 1. I mean, I wouldn't say this is our toughest game of the season because SEC play is always pretty rough, but this one's definitely going to be up there. So this is kind of a prove it game for LSU. I'm going to try and go for a bit of a shot right here, though. I mean, if Taylor can get open, I might just dump it off to him. Actually, that's what I'm going to do because there is literally nobody on him. So that's going to bring the ball all the way to the 49-yard line. I mean, it wasn't enough for a first down, but we only need 1 yard, and that might be a bullet, but it's out of reach. I was really hoping that Anderson would come down with that, but obviously it didn't work out. So now we need to get 1 yard if we want to stay on the field. Oh, we're gonna get sacked too. That's a bad start to the game. And no surprise, after giving the ball up, Clemson did end up scoring, but we're back out here in the third quarter, and we do currently have a 1-point lead. It's 7-6. So this game's been pretty much all defense. But anyways, I mean, if we can score here, obviously that is gonna give us, oh, hold on, that should be a first down right there. We're gonna have it. As I was gonna say though, I mean, if we can score here, that is gonna give us a much more comfortable lead. I mean, we'll be up by 8 points as long as we can score a touchdown and, oh, hold on, and hit the PAT attempt. That might be a touchdown from Nussmeier. He's gonna bring it in. Or sorry, Taylor. I don't know why I said Nussmeier there, but either way, that is gonna make it an 8-point game for the LSU Tigers. And Clemson kept it close right till the end, but it looks like LSU was able to hold on to the lead for the win. So Joe Burrow and the Tigers are gonna start the season off with a dub. But after that, I went ahead and simmed to week 6 for our first SEC game of the season, and it looks like we're 3-0. So that means we won all of our easier matchups after beating Clemson, but this is where the real season really begins for us because it is going to be a lot tougher from here on out. I mean, Texas A&M is not going to be a walk in the park. And just as expected, I mean, up to this point, it has been a pretty close game, but we are down by 3 in the third quarter right now. So this is kind of a must-score drive for LSU. I mean, if we can't score, we are obviously going to have lots of time to hopefully put some more points on the board, but I really don't feel like going down by 2 scores right now. So I don't even want to chance it. That's why I'm calling this a must-score drive. Because again, I mean, we are obviously unranked right now. So every game is extremely important for us. I'm going to try and go for Taylor here, though. We barely got that off, but he's gonna have the first down. I'm tempted to run a slant route, but since we're at the 17-yard line already, I'm just gonna play it safe and keep it on the ground with the running back, and it looks like he's gonna have a path. He's not gonna have the touchdown, but we are close, man. I mean, we only need 6 yards, so I'm just gonna go for another run with him, and it looks like he is gonna be in for the score. So that's gonna give the lead back to LSU, but there is still a lot of football to be played.
A few moments later.
And I'm gonna bring the defense out because the game is pretty much on the line right now. I mean, they have 4 attempts to try and punch this in from the 3-yard line, so it's gonna be pretty difficult on the defense, and of course they score. So now we kind of need to pull off a miracle if we want to win this thing, but we do have the 99 overall wide receiver, so I'm going to try and get the ball to him. I mean, I'm just going to fling it downfield and hope that he can get open. Oh, hold on. This is Anderson. I thought we were going to the other one, but either way, this guy does still have 98 speed, so if he can get away, he should be able to get a lot of yardage. That's going to be close, but he's going to come down with it. And he's gonna bring it to the house. I mean, that should hopefully be enough to end this thing because Texas A&M's only gonna have 26 seconds to work with. And thankfully, they were not able to pull off a Hail Mary or anything like that. So we are barely gonna sneak out of here with a 4-point win. But after that, I went ahead and simmed to week 10 to see how this team was doing. And Joe Burrow has been crazy this season. I mean, he has carried this team to a 7-0 record. So we're still currently undefeated. And we're currently the 7th ranked team in the nation. So we're finally in the top 25 poll, and we're going to be taking on Alabama, who is currently ranked 6th. And this rivalry is usually pretty crazy dynasty, and today has been no exception. I mean, it's 17-14 right now, so we do have the lead. I'm really hoping that we can score a touchdown here so we can be up by 2 scores. I mean, if we can go up by 2 scores against Bama, that's going to be pretty big for us right now. I mean, there's still going to be a lot of time on the clock, don't get me wrong, but I feel like we kind of need that right now. That's a big play. I'm going to keep it on the ground with Jackson again, though, who has so far been a pretty good running back for us this season. He only got 1 yard there, though, which obviously wasn't very helpful. And we also got stopped again after that. So now it's 3rd and 9. Oh, I just got to dump this off. I don't think we're going to be able to pick up the first down. And this is far from a guarantee, man. I mean, this is a 56-yard attempt. So, oh, I think we butchered it. Hold on. It's short. I thought that was going to be good for a second, but we're not going to be putting any points on the board. So obviously Bama's defense clutched up, and after that, their offense clutched up twice. We're down 28-17 with 3 minutes left in the game. So our chances of winning are very low right now, especially if we can't score here. And after that, Bama did bring up a 3rd down. So we need 4 yards to pick up the first. We should have that, though. Avery's going to be there. I'm going to try and run this route right here. There's a chance that Anderson gets shut down, but if he's locked up, we might be able to get Thomas or somebody open, but we're gonna get sacked. I mean, this has been a game, bro. I knew Bama was gonna be tough, but this defense is just tearing apart our O-line right now. I mean, it seems like nothing is going right for them. That's gonna bring up a 3rd and 20. I mean, I honestly don't know if we're gonna be able to score any more points in this game. That could be a touchdown, but it's overthrown. Never mind, I guess he got a foot in. I mean, that is pretty much gonna put us right back into this game, especially if we can get this 2-point conversion to work out. Now we're only down by 3 points, so we need the defense to get a stop. And it looks like we lucked up because the defense got the stop that we desperately needed, and we are currently 13 yards away from taking the lead here. But the thing is, we only have 1 timeout, so I wouldn't say we need to rush, but I also don't want to take my time here. I mean, I'm just going to keep it on the ground, and hopefully we can punch this in for a score. We've at least got the first down. So I guess I'll let the clock run a little bit here because I do not want to give Alabama any chances to come back in this thing, and we're going to be in for the score. So we have the lead with 13 seconds left in the game, and after that we held on for another big win. So Joe Burrow and the LSU Tigers are still currently undefeated. I mean, that is by far our biggest win of the season. After taking down Bama, we are currently ranked 4th in the top 25 polls. So as long as we keep winning games, we should be making the playoffs. But that's going to bring us to week 11 for another big rivalry game against Florida. Florida has actually played a lot better than I thought they would in this game. I mean, they are 6-2 and they're ranked 14th in the nation right now. So clearly they haven't had a bad season, but I thought we were going to be a lot better than them. I was obviously wrong about that, though, because they are holding their own right now. I mean, they're up by 3 points, so hopefully we can put some points on the board here. That's going to be a big first down. I'm actually going to try and go for a touchdown shot right here. I mean, if Anderson can get some separation, I feel like we should be good. Actually, he's locked up, so I'm just going to keep this with Burrow, who's going to have a pretty solid gain either way. I mean, that is going to give us a first down. I'm going to try and go for Mason Taylor this time, though, and it looks like we should have him wide open. That's another one. Not enough for the score, but we're getting close. I mean, I feel like 1, maybe 2 more solid plays, and we should be in. That actually might do it right there. It looks like Avery's going to bring it in for the touchdown. So that is going to give the lead back to the LSU Tigers. And after that, it looks like we were able to hold on to the lead for another big win. So we'll take it 31-24, which means this team is still undefeated. I mean, we have a 9-0 record right now. So as long as we win maybe 1-2 more games, we should guarantee ourselves a spot in the playoffs. And with Joe Burrow as our quarterback, it looks like LSU did not disappoint because they're going to finish the season with a 12-0 record to finish as the best team in college football. And it looks like we've got a rematch against Bama in the SEC championship game. And last time we played Alabama, that game came right down to the wire. So I'm expecting another shootout. But it looks like Joe Burrow did have himself a very solid season. I mean, it's nothing groundbreaking, but he had 2,600 yards for 23 touchdowns and 2 interceptions. And it looks like this game is played out exactly like like last time. I mean, it's going to be coming right down to the final play, but we do have possession and we're all tied up at 21 right now. So I'm going to try and run as much clock as I possibly can here, and hopefully we can end up scoring a last-second touchdown or field goal. I mean, I feel like we're already making pretty solid progress right now. After this play right here, as long as it's a completion, we should be able to run the clock down to the 2-minute warning after one more play, I guess. So I'm going to go for a run with Jackson, and hopefully he can actually like pick up the first down or something. He's not going to get a whole lot of yardage. Bama did bring up a 3rd down after that though, so I got to make sure that we pick this up. It looks like we are going to have the first down to keep the drive alive, and it looks like Bama's starting to burn their timeouts as well, which is good. So 2 more solid plays and we should run them out of their timeouts. I mean, they've only got 1 left now, and it looks like we're gonna get caught, and they are gonna use it. And after that, I just let the clock run. So there's 2 seconds left. So as long as we don't miss this will be enough to walk it off, and it looks like LSU is going to win the SEC championship. That was another nail-biter, though. I mean, I knew it was going to be, because every time we play Bama, they put up one hell of a fight, but this win right here is going to give us 1 less playoff game that we need to worry about. And even better, after a very solid season, it looks like Joe Burrow is going to be winning the Heisman Trophy, and after getting the first-round bye, it looks like we're going to be taking on Penn State in the Sugar Bowl, and it looks like we find ourselves in another crazy situation right now. I mean, our field position is garbage. We only have 40 seconds to try and put some points on the board, or else this game is going to be going to overtime. But if we can somehow pull off a big play, we have a chance to walk it off just like we did against Bama. And that's going to be our big play right there. It looks like Anderson's going to bring it to the house. I mean, scoring there might not have been the best option, because Penn State is now still in this game since we didn't go down and kick a game-winning field goal. But it is obviously going to be a long shot from here. I mean, if they can somehow pull this one off, they deserve to win this game. I mean, they've only got 13 seconds, so I just got to make sure that they do not pull off a big play like we did against them. I mean, this is probably going to bring it down to the final play of the game, because there's only 6 seconds left on the clock. So they're going to be going for a Hail Mary here. So I just got to make sure that everybody's locked up. I am running man, so I mean, I feel like we should be good here. I don't think we've left anybody open. We're gonna, oh, hold on. We were so close to getting the sack. He's going down. So LSU is gonna end this thing with a game-winning sack, which is gonna send them to the Final Four. And after beating Penn State, it looks like we're gonna be taking on Texas Tech in the Fiesta Bowl. And so far, it looks like Texas has been pretty much no problem for Joe Burrow. We're up 14-0 right now, with a chance to make it a 3-score lead if we can get in the end zone here. Or I guess all we really need to do to make this a 3-score lead is kick a field goal, but obviously I'm hoping for the touchdown. After that, we got struck with intentional grounding though, so that is going to push us back a little bit. So now we need to get 21 yards for the first down, but once again, Mason is going to be wide open for us. So Mason Taylor is going to bring the ball all the way down to the 4-yard line. I'm just going to keep it on the ground after that. I mean, I don't want to risk throwing an interception or anything at this point, and we're easily going to be in there with the running back either way. So that's going to make it a 3-score lead for the LSU Tigers, and we actually ended up finishing this game with a shutout. So clearly our defense balled out, because we're going to take this one 24-0, which will send Joe Burrow back to the national championship game. And just like the last time he was there, it looks like LSU is going to be taking on Clemson in the national championship game. And if we want to win the national championship, it looks like we've got some coming back to do, because we're down 14-6 in the third quarter right now. That's a pretty solid pickup right there. I mean, we have all of the time in the world, so I wouldn't say we need to rush or anything. So I'm just going to take my time on this drive, and hopefully we can end it off with a touchdown. That's another big play from Taylor. I'm just going to hand it off to Jackson this time though, and see if he can get something on the run. That's going to be another first from LSU. I mean, so far I feel like this drive's going pretty well for us. I'm going to try and go for a shot to the end zone with Thomas, but if he's locked up, I should be able to at least hit Taylor. That's what I'm going to do, because once again, he has no one on him. I mean, Mason Taylor has been a dog for us so far, man. I mean, he's definitely been one of the best players on this offense. That last play kind of blew up for us, though. We're going to lose 2 yards on the run, so that's definitely not what I was looking for. So I guess I'll put it in the air this time. That's gonna be intercepted. There's no way he came down with that. I thought we were gonna bring that in for a solid pickup, but I guess that's gonna give the ball back to Clemson. And of course, after that, Clemson ended up scoring. So we are losing right now. I mean, this might end up being our first loss of the season. And of course, it's gonna be in the most important game of the season, but we're not done yet. I mean, I'm still gonna try. Okay, we might be done now. That's gonna be a pick again. And after that, we were not able to get the ball back. So it looks like Clemson is gonna take down Joe Burrow in the national championship game this time. I mean, I can't be too upset because obviously we did a whole lot better this season than we would have without Joe Burrow. I mean, we literally had one loss all season. It's just a shame that it had to come in the biggest game of the year. So it looks like we are not gonna be able to get the job done. But regardless, that was one hell of a season from Joe Burrow and the LSU Tigers. But anyways, if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. It'll really help out the channel. And if you have any video ideas, feel free to drop them down below. I'll try to get to as many of them as I can. And while you're down there, make sure you check out my socials. I got everything linked in my description below. But other than that, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.